A special Congress of the All Progressives Congress, APC, in Cross River State held on February the 24th has been described as a sham. A faction of the party is alleging that the Congress held despite an earlier court injunction stopping the party from holding it in the first place. They made the allegation at a press briefing in Calabar, the state capital, but the party insists it's not aware of that injunction. Meanwhile, the lawmaker representing the state's southeast senatorial district insists he still remains with the APC, in spite of the tension in the party.
The All People's Progressives Congress APC elections held in Cross River State may have come and gone, with Godwin John successfully elected as the new chairman.
Godwin Etim John and Dr. Matthew Achibe, these are the two candidates we have for today's election.
But trouble still looms as some factions of the party have rejected the outcome of the exercise. They believe the result does not represent the minds of all members, insisting it is compromised.
This is a party of change, a party that made everybody to run away and leave the rubbish that was going on other parties to come into, and we cannot, pretend that change. And this is 2018. The next election will be coming, by the way. Most of us who have conscience, we have refused to listen to them. Anybody who brought the impunity from the other side will carry it on the side and go back. We intend to pursue this matter to a logical conclusion.
There was no INEC representation, and INEC confirmed that they have no notice. We invited them to come. Said the party did not inform them. My prayer is that Congress, since they acted ultra vires, should be rendered null and void. Secondly, that Etim John should not be declared the winner of that purported Congress.
The Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Usani, who was present during the Congress, insists he's not aware of the court injunction and asks members to focus on moving the party forward.
If I'm aware, I won't be here. I'm not abiding citizen. Most of the administration is very conscious of the rule of law. I'm not aware. The whole essence is to make sure that the party is revived and ready to deliver. A leadership that does not in any way observe the tenets of the APC. A leadership that has sympathy for the government that we should be attacking and removing in the state.
In neighboring River State, the senator representing the Southeast Zone maintains that he remains a committed member of the APC despite internal tensions.
I will remain a member of the APC. I am committed to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari. And we will do whatever it will take to ensure that in 2019, APC will get votes. You know the last time they didn't count our votes. APC will get votes in River State.
As 2019 elections year draws closer by the day, the APC might need to put its house in order if it is to realize its hopes of retaining power in its stronghold and taking over other states.
Perhaps we can start with...
The National Executive Council of the All Progressives Congress has extended the tenure of its National Working Committee and other executives by 1 year, effective from June this year. This decision was announced at the end of the party's INEC meeting in Abuja, which was attended by President Muhammadu Buhari, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, APC Chairman Chief John Oyegun, and other party chieftains. Conspicuously absent, though, are the Senate President, Bukola Saraki, and the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Yakubu Dogara. President Buhari, in his opening remarks, assured Nigerians that his administration is working hard to move the nation forward, in spite of some challenges being experienced. He pledged the commitment of the party to conduct free and fair primaries as he implores members of the party to cooperate with the Senator Bola Tinubu Reconciliation Committee in order to improve the fortunes of the party. The national chairman of the party, Mr. John Odigwe Oyegun, on his part, urged members to work towards ensuring victory at the governorship elections in Ekiti and Osun states. Resident electoral commissioners are no doubt critical participants in conducting credible elections in Nigeria. Hence, the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission reiterates the need for them to stay on the side of the law during the 2019 general elections. At a meeting which held in Abuja, the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, re-emphasized the commitment of INEC to deliver free, fair, and credible elections in 2019, warning Rex to be wary of politicians who may want to influence the votes. Resident electoral commissioners often act as administrators for INEC during the elections.
As I welcome you to this meeting, and as we approach the 2019 general elections, I wish to draw your attention to the necessity to stand firm, be very firm on the side of the law and the people of Nigeria, who deserve nothing less than free and fair elections. You should not be distracted, especially by partisan comments from any quarters. As the 2019 elections draw closer, there will be attempts to draw the Commission into needless controversies. You must not descend into the arena. Remain focused on the goal of serving Nigeria conscientiously, transparently, committedly, doggedly, and always in accordance with the law. Our responsibility to the nation can never be compromised. Your role is pivotal to the success of elections. The feedback we receive from you is also essential to the fine-tuning of policy. And in this way, both the headquarters and the states work in synergy on matters of policy and practice.
President Muhammadu Buhari has rejected the proposed Peace Corps of Nigeria Establishment Bill. The president's rejection was contained in a letter read by the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Yakubu Dogara, during plenary on Tuesday. Today, the National Assembly passed the bill in 2017 after a prolonged battle between the organization and the nation's security agencies. President Buhari cited security concerns and financial burdens of funding the organization by the government as his reasons for rejecting the bill. According to him, given scarce government resources, funding the organization will be a financial burden on the federal government. Nigerian army authorities have confirmed that 2 of its officers injured in an ambush by Boko Haram insurgents during a patrol in Borno State are receiving medical treatment. The wounded soldiers, who were part of troops that successfully fought through the ambush between Azere Kubwa along Damboa Road, are reported to be in stable condition. The Deputy Director, Public Relations of Operation Lafia Dole, Colonel Oyema Nwachukwu, says reinforcements were immediately dispatched to track the insurgents, and a vehicle that they hijacked during the encounter has been recovered. Meanwhile, the troops of Operation Lafia Dole and the Cameroonian Defense Forces also killed 35 Boko Haram terrorists in a combined operation in Borno State. The soldiers rescued 603 people held captive by the insurgents around the Lake Chad Islands and the Sambisa region, strongholds of the insurgents. He adds that a large cache of ammunition was recovered from the terrorist enclave. And gunmen have invaded Gwamba community in Demsa local government area of Adamawa State. Our correspondent quotes eyewitnesses as saying reports that the attackers stormed 2 villages in the community at about 8 a.m. this morning and opened fire. Several houses are reported to have been set ablaze, while the residents fled in different directions. Details of the casualties are yet to be ascertained, but according to an eyewitness who spoke to Channels Television, security forces have been drafted to the area to contain the attack.